Hello, my name is Reginald Maunezo. This is my presentation on unlocking cost center profits through data and analytics. This is for my class, Advanced Managerial Accounting, which was delivered to me by Dr. Amanda Wilford at Southern Utah University. To kick off this presentation, we'll start looking at a few definitions here. A cost center is a department or a function within an organization that does not directly add to profit, but still costs the organization money to operate. On the other hand, a profit center is a branch or division of a company that directly adds or is expected to add to the entire organization's bottom line. Big data refers to the vast amounts of data, both structured and unstructured, that floods the firm on a daily basis. And data analytics refers to the science of drawing insights from very large data sources using automated algorithms to review previously unknown trends and statistical associations. This chart shows the impact that big data and data analytics is having on corporate revenues. As a way of introduction, Brian Piccarelli says, simple risk mitigation and defensive posturing in a manner consistent with traditional cost centers will no longer cut it for organizations. Profit centers may exist to prevent companies from losing money unnecessarily, and they are indeed incentivized to find efficiencies along the way, and they do not drive income just in the traditional sense anymore. Large corporations have doubled down on their data and analytic strategies over the last several years, and these large corporations are finding new ways to find profits in parts of their businesses once relegated to overhead. The key is marrying deep domain expertise with robust data that puts the right people in the driver's seat on the big picture strategy. This next slide is on predictive text modeling, which is a tool used in predictive analytics. It is a process that uses data mining and statistics to develop models that examine current and historical datasets for underlying patterns and predict the probability of an outcome. A decade ago, the primary function of a multinational tax department was just compliance, staying on top of the federal, international, and local tax requirements in each jurisdiction in which the company operates. Now operating in an environment of volatile economic and regulatory change in which the G7 has agreed, corporate tax departments have had to evolve into business strategies. These teams now play an increasing critical role in real-time modeling and business structuring, helping to comply with today's tax code and to stress test multiple different scenarios to come up with contingencies and strategic workarounds for tax changes that have yet to happen. Under Reimagining Corporate Counsel, which was once colloquially referred to as the Department of No, the corporate legal department does a lot more than just editing contracts and managing legal disputes. Corporate litigation spiked over the past year as a perfect storm for data privacy, corruption, bribery, and COVID-19 related issues, which put larger corporations' legal departments on high alert. 79% of legal departments reported an increase in workload due to the pandemic, and 43% noted a change in the typical mix of legal matter types handled by their departments because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Simple risk mitigation and defensive posturing in a manner consistent with traditional cost centers will no longer cut it, as put across by Brian. When the demands of the job require the ability to project, anticipate, and switch strategies on a dime. Here, we can see how much of that technological change and data is impacting these legal budgets as they're increasing and continue to increase in the projected years. The increases in complexity and risk have coincided with an equally powerful revolution in data and data analytics. Corporate tax and legal departments no longer operate in the dark regarding forecasting and impairment, scenario planning, and crisis management. They now have deep databases of information on global exposures, the ability to model multiple different outcomes using AI-enabled software systems, and have access to company-wide information on everything from real-time transaction volumes to hyper-local compliance and reporting requirements. In conclusion, by arming themselves with robust data and analytics, the most advanced in-house accounting and legal teams have transformed their roles from a reactive one to a more proactive one. They're using a combination of deep domain knowledge with factual data to inform business strategy on everything from market expansion to acquisition targeting and the timing of expenditures. I'll end this with a quote from Brian Piccarelli, which says, "The revolution in artificial intelligence, big data, and analytics would allow professionals to spend less time combing through spreadsheets and more time cultivating the kinds of valuable insights that will help anticipate hurdles and alter the course before those hurdles become real problems." I was right about the potential, but could never have anticipated the agency with which it came together. And here are a few references, and I thank you.